Hey everybody, this is Dave Walsh, host of Card Talk, and we have recently been running through spoilers for some of the cards that have been spoiled in the Fortress of Nirn, the last AP, and I wanted to spend some time just kind of highlighting those cards with a little bit of solo play. So, in this particular case, I'm going to play a Thorongil deck. So I played a Bonds of Friendship deck using Hobbits. I played Spirit Aragorn, and now I'm playing Thorongil. Thorongil is a card that allows you to take a hero and attach a different version of that hero to the current hero, and he gains the game text and the icon, the resource icon. So let me just give you a little bit about this deck here. I'm calling this my Thorongil deck because it's Bilbo Baggins. So we're going to start with Spirit Bilbo in the deck, and then we're going to hopefully Thorongil Bilbo Baggins out. Bilbo is, I think, a good starting hero if you're dealing with an enemy heavy, or if you're starting with an enemy in the staging area, that sort of quest. And then we go once we have Tactics Bilbo out, then we can get Lore Bilbo for his card draw, and then I think that makes him pretty good. And then I've decided to go with the Bjorning, thing. I was thinking about Ents, but then I thought, well, Bjornings have these wonderful Bjorning skin changers that you can put then Hero Bjorn out with if we need to. So that's good. And then as added flavor, we have Gandalf, but this is Overhill Underhill Gandalf, which doesn't exhaust to commit to the quest, and we can then attach Glamdring to him. So there's going to be a lot of what do I want to say? There's going to be a lot of Bjornings out, and hopefully some Gandalf. So, which quest am I playing? I decided to play Road to Rivendell. Okay, now, this is an oldie but a goodie, and I kind of picked it at random, but this is kind of a swarmy quest. It's swarmy. There's lots of people going to try to take Arwen from you, and this is famous in the community. If you don't know Road to Rivendell, this is famous in the community for having Sleeping Sentry in it. So hopefully we get to see what we can do against Sleeping Sentry. But that's neither here nor there for right now. Normally when I play the Grey Wanderer contract, I play it with the One Ring, but I decided against it this time. I just didn't want my deck to do too many crazy things. So it's already 55 cards, so it's pretty thick, especially for the 50 card purist, but I'm going to get additional card draw, and I have Drinking Songs in the hand, so I think 55 is reasonable with all the card draw going on there, but we'll see. Okay. Lastly, as an aside, I always put the extra hero over here in the sideboard that Thorongil is going to use, and that way he's available. So when I built the deck, I used 2 heroes, and that was what was going on. So here's what I have to start with, and sure, it says reveal one encounter card from the deck and add it to the staging area. So we will reveal an Uruk, and the Uruk is when revealed, get rid of a questing, an attachment from a questing character. We're not in the quest phase, so that's pretty good right here off the rip. And then we will flip this, and this is just a 20 quest point quest card. Okay, so we need to make 20 progress on this guy. So using the Grey Wanderer contract, of course, I am going to pick out Strider. And we go from there, I guess. Drinking Song. That's a good it's a good card to have right at the beginning here. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, there is some attachment hate in this, so I'm going to put out a Boots from Erebor. That's for you, Mr. Underhill. Yeah, you just need to have a couple extra hit points on Bilbo in this quest. And I think I'm going to bring Thorongil out right now, right? Okay, I guess I should do this correctly. So I will raise my threat. I'll do this, and I'll give myself 3 resources. But then I have to spend 3 for Thorongil. Okay. So I'm going to bring out Lord Bilbo. And this is an attachment on an attachment. Okay, so if you read Thorongil's text, it says attach the hero to Thorongil. So it's an attachment on an attachment. But now I can definitely, what can I do? I can definitely draw 2 cards per turn. I have a Drinking Song in my hand. Next round I'll be able to bring out Beorn. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Right now, this guy's questing for 3. So I'll quest for 5. Give him a resource. And this guy doesn't count as threat. It's not that he doesn't count as threat. It's just that Bilbo adds that threat. Okay, so now we will do this. And we get Goblin Spearman. Okay. Okay, so that's 2. Okay, that I'm doing there. So I did quest successfully. So because I quest successfully, I do a damage to this thing. And then I'm going to put 3 here. And I don't have anything to do it with this guy right now. So I'm going to leave him in the staging area. I'm not going to engage him. Okay. So now I will... new turn. Oh, look at that. Another Boots from Erebor. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring out this guy. Okay. And I think after I trigger the Skin Changer, I'm going to then Drinking Song. I think that's what I'm going to do. But that's a combat action, so it's going to take me a minute to actually do that. So I have to actually get to combat, and that'll be fine. I'll be able to do that. Okay. So, oh, I forgot. I get to draw my extra card. Okay. So I do want to play... Okay. Here's what I know I would have done. Because I get to draw an extra card. I didn't draw this because of some event. I just forgot because of Bilbo. So I want that fast hitch. So I will give myself the extra resources. Raise my threat. And so I will do this. So now I have some resources. And now bring up the Skin Changer. Oh, you know what? That wouldn't have mattered anyways. I'm so used to playing the first non-unique, doesn't require a resource match, but I do have a resource match anyways because of this guy. So I didn't even have to go through all of that. Great. But I do have 2 cards in my hand that I can't use, so Drinking Song is going to come in really handy right now. And... let's go. So, right now I'm questing for 3, 5, 6. I have full intention of getting rid of this Skin Changer, so there's no reason for me not to quest with him. So, I did exhaust Arwen. Arwen's ability is add one resource to that hero's pool, not the Arwen. And I'm still going to target the Black Uruks, get rid of them in the staging area, hopefully. So I'm up against 2. Let me make sure I do this. There's 2, and then I'm questing for 6. Some people, when they have Bilbo, they will, instead of doing it the way that I'm doing it, they will do it as the card is written, and it says choose an enemy in the staging area and then get plus X. So I'm technically questing for 8 against 4, but I'm so used to like Argalad and the new Spirit Aragorn that this is kind of the way that I do it, and I've always kind of done it this way. So, okay. So reveal a card. There's another Uruk. Okay. So I have to get rid of an attachment. So I will get rid of the boots from Erebor. Okay. And so that's 4. So now I can get rid of this because I did quest successfully. I get to put 2 there. And now I will engage this guy. Okay. I will get rid of the, because it's combat, I will get rid of the Beorning Skin Changer and bring out Beorn now, which is pretty good, right? And I'm not going to use Drinking Song quite yet because I'm going to bring out Boots from Erebor next round. Might as well, right? Okay, so I will deal this guy a shadow card. I will defend with Bilbo. Deal 1 damage to each ally in play. Okay, so I deal a damage to her and to him. I will ready Bilbo, and I will attack and kill the Goblin Spearman. Okay, so now we will do this. So I do draw an extra card. I get a Ringmail. That's a good card to get. So I will bring out Boots. I will bring out another Fast Hitch. So here's what I like to do. Anything that has to exhaust, I put kind of separate. And anything that doesn't need to exhaust, I can put over here. So I will pay for the Fast Hitch. I will pay for the Ringmail. And now I will Drinking Song. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, and there's a Timely Aid. Okay, so Timely Aid can't be used right now. Okay, it's the only, I guess, technically off-sphere card I have here because, so I'm going to use this in conjunction with the contract. Okay, but I did get Gandalf out, and Gandalf is great to see right now, but I do need to get out my healing because that's going to be a big pain in the neck if I can't heal Arwen. I'm like losing because Arwen takes the damage. But I will exhaust the contract, give myself 2 resources, and then I will spend 2 resources to bring out the Skin Changer. It's better to bring out the Skin Changer right away. So I'm hoping with Timely Aid to bring out my Wardens of Healing, or 1 Warden of Healing. So now it's time to quest. So we will quest with Bilbo for 3, 5, and then with the Skin Changer for 6. Okay, Bilbo gets a resource, and we review. Okay. The Wild Bear. So it's funny. The Beornings are going against the Wild Bear. Okay. He was the target. Now, the Wild Bear is interesting because it has 0 threat, but it has this ambush keyword. So, and it describes there, right there, what it does. It says when it enters play, I make an engagement check. My engagement check is 13, or I have 13. This thing has 34, so it doesn't engage me, although there are some things that do. I am going to deal a damage to the black Uruks, and so there's 0 in the staging area, and I did 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to leave the wild bear right in the staging area. I don't have to do anything crazy while it's there. And I don't want to deal with shadow effects for the black Uruks, so I'm just going to call it the end of the round here. So we'll do this. Look at that. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to play Timely Aid. That's my first card based on the contract. It says I can pay it, and it's in secrecy, so I'll pay 1. And then I look at the top 5 and get a card. So I'm hoping for a Warden of Healing. And actually, it's funny because I could... A lot of times the big bear is the thing to do, but in this case, I want the Warden. I just want to be able to heal Arwen. Okay, so I brought the Warden out, so I am going to remove some damage. Now, if I need to, I can bring out the big bear using the Beorning Skin Changer. That's always a great idea. I don't know. So let's quest. So I'll target again. Bilbo's going to target this guy for questing, and he doesn't exhaust a quest right now, so he's questing for 3, 5. I'll give him the extra resource because of Arwen, and I'll quest for 6 again. I think that's reasonable. I kind of want to turtle a little bit. I keep this. There is an option in here that I could change that to an ally and not have it collect. But I found that if I keep it an ally, or keep it a hero, it reminds me to draw the extra card. Reminds me of that trigger. Okay. So, 6 against 0. Or 8 against 2, I guess. Depending on how you want to play it. Okay, so I'll reveal a card. There's a Warg. Okay, so that's 2... So I do quest successfully, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This dies. Now the question is, do I want to engage this guy? I do have some defense. Bilbo's up to 3 defense and 4 hit points because of the ringmail and the boots. And then I guess I could ready him and swing back, but not kill him. But I could bring out the giant bear with the Beorning Skin Changer. What do I want to do? I think I'm just going to sit tight. I'm not really up against anything crazy. Shadow effects are pretty rough this time around. So, okay. So I'll, at the end of this turn, I think I'm going to use the contract, raise my threat, and give myself 2 extra resources. And now I will... So there's another giant bear, and there's the Necklace of Girion. Okay, so I did draw the extra card, so that's off. Now here's the problem. If I bring out another ally, I'm losing my willpower bonus because of Strider. But if that ally is Gandalf, then I think that that's okay. So I will bring out Gandalf for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he is losing his willpower. I will exhaust the contract again. I know that sounds silly, but I'm going to exhaust the contract. And play the Necklace of Girion. Okay, so that contract gives me 2 resources. Okay. And now I have to get an enemy or a location. Oh, there's 1 copy of Sleeping Sentry. So there's an enemy. Okay. So this goes here. So I'm going to target this guy as for Bilbo. And because he's guarding a card and he only has 2 hit points, that helps me out a lot. Okay, so I'm really only questing against 2. So this is here, so that's 3. Gets a resource 3 plus 7. So I'll do 7. Okay. I have some healing. I have some stuff that's going on, so I will do this. Okay, the first player must choose and discard an attachment if able. Okay, so I know this is going to sound crazy, but a fast hitch is a good attachment to lose right now, because I have 2 ways to ready. And now what are we going to do? We can... This guy leaves. I actually get the necklace here. So that's good because now I get an extra resource. I'm not getting my resourcefuls, which is fine. But it is what it is. So that was 7, and there's 4 in the staging area. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now I guess I need to think about engaging some things here. Okay. What if I engage this guy? It's fine. And then probably engage this guy. So I will defend the wild bear with the Beorning Skin Changer. So attacking enemy gets +1. So that's 3. The Beorning Skin Changer, thank goodness. This almost ruined my plan. Okay, so that's +1. So now I'm going to use the Beorning Skin Changer's combat action to bring out this guy. And I'm doing this just because ready now, right? Okay, and then I guess I can use Bilbo to defend the Uruks. Defending player must discard 2 resources from each hero. Okay. So I will now ready Bilbo. I'd love to get Sting, but that's okay. Okay, so I'll do 4 here. 4, 5 kills the Black Uruks, and 4, 7 is not quite enough to do to kill the wild bear? Okay. Well, I guess the wild bear will stay engaged with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a way to do anything. If I'd Sting, this guy would be dead. But it's not. I don't have Sting. So, okay. So let's ready. Draw another card. Draw another card. Okay. So I did this. So Thorongil really isn't helping me. So I guess it's play a fast itch. And I guess This guy is up to 3 willpower now. So I'll just quest with Bilbo. He doesn't exhaust a quest. And again, Bilbo will target this guy. And quest with Bilbo and Gandalf. Gandalf doesn't exhaust a quest, so that's 7. I'll quest with her. That's 9. So that gives me an extra resource. Okay, so I will. Oh, I get another one of those guys. Okay, so this does a damage. I forgot to raise my threat by 2 because of this guy. That's fine. And now I will. So that's 2, and I did 3, 5, 9. So I definitely made it through this. Okay. So now I will flip this over, and it says search the encounter deck, discard Goblin Gate, add it to the staging area. Okay. So where's the staging area? Not where's the staging area. Where's the Goblin Gate? Give me the Goblin Gate. It's funny, the Goblin Gate looks like a big explosion. There it is right there. So close and shuffle that. Make this the active location. That says first enemy gains ambush, which is fine. Okay. So I will optionally engage these guys. You know, it's funny. I don't think I could have done what I did last time. Because I couldn't optionally engage. So I think this guy has to stay up here with no damage. I'm fixing that now. Okay, I could optionally engage the Black Uruks, or I could optionally engage the bear. I couldn't do both, so I will get rid of all this. Wouldn't have changed my play, I don't think. So, okay. Shadow. I will defend with Gandalf. Gandalf likes to defend wargs, and there's no shadow effect, no damage. This goes back up into the staging area. Pain in the neck. Okay, so now we will. That's what I wanted to see. Deal an extra card, and that makes it. That's even better. Okay, so I'm going to do Sting. I will find an enemy. There's a great enemy. Get rid of all these guys. This gets good, and now I will put bring Faramir into play. So Faramir says just choose a non-unique enemy in the staging area, engage it, and deal it 2 damage. So that means that I can bring this guy in here, and actually I can deal it 4 damage. Because it has Sting on it. So I'm going to just get rid of that, and I'm going to bring Sting, put it here. So now I feel like I have a pretty good defender in Bilbo. So that's it. So Sting gives him an extra willpower, gives him an extra attack. His defense now is 4. And he has 3 hit points, and he can do some damage upon defending. Okay. So, I will increase my threat to keep Gandalf into play right now. So what do we got? So I'm questing for 4, 5, 6. Give me the resource. 10. 10. And I'm still going to target this guy. So there's 2 in the staging area. Undisturbed bones. Must deal X damage to one ally he controls. X is the number of allies he controls. So I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 allies. So I have to do 6 damage to an ally. Okay. I guess I'll do it to the giant bear. I mean, Beorn. I'll do it to Gandalf. I have 3 copies of Gandalf in the deck, and I don't want to keep raising my threat. So that's 6. 1, 2. Okay. So I did quest successfully, so I will put a damage on this guy. I'm going to bring this guy down now. Okay. Deal it a shadow card. I will defend with Bilbo. Because I'm defending with Bilbo, I immediately do a damage because of Sting. No shadow effect. Goes back into the staging area. Control N. There's a resourceful. And another ring mail. Okay, all my restricted slots are filled with Bilbo on Bilbo, so... Okay. I think I'm okay for now, though. So I will, again, pick this warg, and I'm up against 2. And that's 4. 6. Give myself a resource. 6. 8. Control E. Undisturbed bones. Again. Oh, that's funny. Okay. 1 ally. So I guess I will do it against the giant bear. And so I still quest successfully. I'm questing for 8. So I do 1 damage, just 1 damage to this guy. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this goes by. Now that doesn't have any victory points, so that always kind of grumps me out, but whatever. Okay. So deal it a shadow card. Defend with Bilbo. Okay. Add the spearman to the staging area. At least has a shadow effect. Whew. Okay. Do a damage. Ready, Bilbo. Okay, and I will attack back with Beorn and Bilbo and kill the mountain warg. Strider's triggered. Just don't think I need any of this stuff. You know what? It always never hurts to have another couple of characters on the board. So I'll bring out the Beorning Guardian. He's good because he can pseudo-quest if I need to. That's 3. So I will pick the warg again, and I will quest for 4, 6, add a resource. 6. I guess that's it, against 2. I'll do 8. Followed by Knight. First player chooses 1, deals 1 damage to all allies, or all enemies engaged with players make an immediate attack if able. Okay. So, that's a bummer. But, because I can't cancel that, so I'll do a damage to all my allies. I don't have anything engaged with me, or else I would have picked that, no problem. So all my allies get +1. So let's see here. Or not +1, but gets 1 damage. 1, 2, 3, this guy dies. 1, 1. Okay. So again, Arwen is close. Okay. So I will engage this guy. I will engage... Oh, I did quest successfully, so this guy goes bye-bye. And I think I will pick this at this point. Okay. So I will defend with Bilbo. I'll defend this attack like that. Attacking enemy makes an attack again after this. Deal it another shadow card. So this guy, this is going to be funny, does it damage. Bilbo doesn't take any damage, but I'm going to ready Bilbo. I'm going to deal in another shadow card, and I'm going to declare Bilbo as a defender, and as soon as I do, this guy dies, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I will declare Bilbo as a defender now against the giant bear. Okay. The bear is going to attack here. Add common spearman to the staging area. That's a shame. Okay. I feel like I didn't put the progress on the quest here. I forget what it was. Would have been 2, and I quested for 4, 6, 8. Okay, well, I'll fix it. Okay, characters can't be healed. Deal 1 damage. All orc enemies in the staging area attack. Engage the first player. If there are no orc enemies in the staging area, there was, because there was the goblin spearman. So that came down. So that guy engaged. Okay. So that is good. Okay. So this guy does... I do 1 damage because Bilbo, 2 defenses, 3rd defense, Bilbo does this damage. Okay. Whew. So that's 3, 6. The bear stays there. So that's... Oh, you know what? I will use the contract to ready Bilbo. Give him 2 resources, and I will attack with Bilbo and kill the wild bear. Okay. Control N. I can't heal anything, so I'm really needing to get through this big time. So if I bring out something to attack, I'm going to lose willpower. So right now I have 6 willpower because Strider is triggered. And I need to give myself an extra card. There's another one of those things. Okay, so I didn't get a Gandalf, I didn't get a drinking song, I didn't get anything. Okay, so I'll pick him. I'll quest for 6, 8, 10, and there's the Crebain. Okay, that's 2, 4. Ambush. I don't get the ambush. Okay, so that's 4, and I did 10, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does it say? Okay, deals 1 damage. So now I have to do some engagement. I will engage this guy. I did quest successfully, so This guy takes a damage. So I'm eventually going to have to engage this guy. So this guy I optionally engaged, and then this guy is going to come down to me anyways. So, okay. So I have to do 2 damage. So I do 2 damage to Beorn. So now let's deal shadow cards. And I will defend with Bilbo. This guy, because of that, he immediately dies. I will ready Bilbo. And because I'm readying Bilbo, I will defend here. No shadow effect. That's good. He does 1 damage. Bilbo does. I will ready Bilbo again. Bilbo's doing 2 attack and does 1 damage upon attacking. And then we're going to group attack here like this. Go like that and like that. And that kills this guy. That is a good card to get. There's another copy of Sting. Okay, so I'll lower my threat by 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I still need questing. So I'll target this, and I will do... So that, because I need questing, I'm not going to bring out any of my allies. So that's going to be 6, 8. Give me a resource. 10. 6, 8, 10. I'll give against nothing. Okay, so there's 2. So I did 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. It's 14. So there it is. I was able to beat Road to Rivendell, Thorongil. I think my final thoughts on Thorongil is that it's helpful. You really want to make sure your main hero is doing the major part of the major part of the deck work. But Thorongil on Bilbo, getting 2 cards per round is helpful. That extra resource icon was good. I was able to play the fast hitches, so that seemed pretty good. And yeah, so I think I did a. I think I got it. So, Road to Rivendell, Thorongil, using Tactics Bilbo. Okay, everybody, have a great day.